بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. حياكم الله يا أخوة، حفظكم الله، آتاكم الله من فضله. طيب، نحن في الصفحة 15 بعد 100. 15 بعد 100. And we're going to conjugate these verbs. You're going to close your books. The tartib, the sequence that we're going to do first al-damir al-mutakallam, which is first person, which is ana wa nahnu. Then we're going to do second person, which is damir al-mukhatab, anta wa anti. And then we're going to do what? Al-ghaib, huwa, hiya, wa hum. Huwa, hiya, hum. Brothers and sisters online, you are with us. We're going to conjugate these verbs with these pronouns. We have 7. So we just have 5 left. And the story that's upcoming is 3. It's going to be 2 left after that. And then you know what? We're finished Maldi. We're finished Fi'l Maldi. It's right around the corner. We're finished. We're finished. Inshallah. طيب، عندك يا عبد الصبور. We're going to go أنا ونحن أنت وأنت هو هي هم. أنا ونحن, that's ضمير متكلم, that's the first person. أنت وأنت هو هي هم. طيب، خرج.
أنا خرجت. نحن خرجنا. أنت خرجت. أنت خرجت. هو خرج. هي خرجت. هم خرجوا.
نعم. So when you're reviewing, barakallah fikum, it can't be any delay. You can't say huwa and then you want to think about it. No, you have to say huwa kharaja. Hiya kharajat. Ana kharajtu. If you want to think, then just be quiet, but don't come with half of the phrase. No, I'm coming with the whole thing. Right. ذهب.
ذهبت. نحن ذهبنا. أنت ذهبت. أنت ذهبت. هو ذهب. هي ذهبت. هم ذهبوا.
Nah. And this guys, you could keep going over it. So it's just natural. It becomes natural from you constantly going over it. Nah. So now we're in the gym. We're working out. Consider it like that. We're just working out. Now we're in the gym. You have to do your workout. This is the workout. This is the workout in Arabic. We're in the gym. Got to do the job. طيب يا عيسى. رجع.
أنا رجعت. نحن رجعنا. أنت رجعت. أنت رجعت. هو رجع. هي رجعت. هم رجعوا.
Good. فهم.
أنا فهمت. نحن فهمنا. أنت فهمت. أنت فهمت. هي فهمت. هي فهمت.
هو
فهم. هي فهمت. هم فهموا.
طيب. أخذ. عندك.
أخذ. نعم. أنا أخذت. نحن أخذنا. أنت أخذت. أنت أخذت. هو أخذ. هي أخذت. هم أخذوا.
طيب. الآن we're still with it. I'm going to give you two verbs. I'm going to ذهب وجلس. يقول أنا ذهبت وجلست. نحن جلسنا وذهبنا. I'm going to give you two verbs. نعم. You say أنت ذهبت وجلست. أنت ذهبت وجلست. نعم. I'm going to give everybody ذهب. I'm going to have another word. ذهب وجلس.
أنا ذهبت وجلست. نحن ذهبنا وجلسنا. أنت ذهبت وجلست. أنت جلست أنت ذهبت وجلست. هو ذهب وجلس. هي ذهبت وجلست. هم ذهبوا وجلسوا.
طيب ذهب وغسل.
أنا ذهبت وغلست.
غسلت.
غسلت. نحن ذهبنا. We are starting or just start from left off?
Yeah, right now.
نحن ذهبت.
نحن.
What's the second word?
نحن ذهب وجلس.
جلس.
ذهب وغسل.
غسل.
نعم.
نحن ذهبنا وغلسنا.
غسلنا.
غسلنا. أنت ذهبت وغسلت.
again ذهبت وغسلت. أنت
أنت ذهبت وغلست.
غسلت.
غسلت.
طيب أنت.
أنت ذهبت وغسلت.
طيب
هو ذهب وغسل.
طيب
غسلت.
هي
ذهبت. هي ذهبت وغسلت.
نعم.
هم ذهبوا وغسلوا.
طيب ذهب وأخذ. Hold on, I'm sorry. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? We conjugated one verb, now we're conjugating two verbs. Conjugated one verb, now we're conjugating two verbs. ذهب أخذ.
أنا ذهبت وأخذت. نحن ذهبنا وأخذنا. أنت ذهبت وأخذت. أنت ذهبت وأخذت. هو ذهب وأخذ. هي ذهبت وأخذت. هم ذهبوا وأخذوا.
نعم. ذهب وقرأ.
أنا ذهبت وقرأت. نحن ذهبنا وقرأنا. هو ذهب وذهبت.
ها؟
قرأت.
هو؟ لا أنت. أنت
ذهبت وقرأت.
نعم.
أنت ذهبت وقرأت. هو ذهب وقرأ. هي قرأت. هي ذهبت وقرأت.
وقرأت. نعم.
وقرأت. هم ذهبوا وقرأت.
هم؟
هم ذهبوا وقرأت.
هم ذهبوا
هم ذهبوا
وقرأوا.
وقرأوا
وقرأوا. طيب ذهب وكتب.
أنا ذهبت
أنا
ذهبت وكتبت. نحن ذهبنا وكتبنا. أنت ذهبت ذهب و what's the second one?
كتب. ذهب وكتب.
أنت ذهبت وكتبت. أنت ذهبت وكتبت. هو ذهب وكتب. هي كتبت ذهبت وكتبت. هم ذهبوا وكتبوا.
طيب إن شاء الله. Same thing, two verbs, but you're going to say thumma. As it's saying what, you're going to say thumma. Okay, hold on 1 second. ذهب وجلس. But you're going to say, I'm saying ذهب ثم جلس. Nah. This one is with thumma.
أنا ذهبت ثم جلست. نحن ذهبنا ثم جلسنا. أنت ذهبت ثم جلست. أنت ذهبت ثم ذهبت. أنت ذهبت ثم جلست. هو ذهب ثم جلس. هي ذهبت ثم جلست. هم ذهبوا ثم جلسوا.
طيب ذهب لبس ثم لبس. ذهب ثم لبس. Why are we saying thumma? It's just conjugation, the verbs. It's a sentence. He went, then he sat. He went, then he talked. He went, then he sat. I went, then I sat. It's just a drill. It's just a drill. Thumma is a word. It's just a drill. طيب لبس. ذهب ثم لبس.
أنا ذهبت ثم لبست.
Again, don't say what.
نعم. أنا ذهبت ثم لبست.
We want to get rid of that space there. That's what we want to get rid of. Again,
أنا جلست ثم لبست. نحن ذهبت.
You say جلس, we want ذهب ولبس.
أنا ذهبت ثم لبست. نحن ذهبنا ثم لبسنا. أنت ذهبت
ما في what. No what. ثم.
أنت ذهبت ثم لبست. أنت ذهبت ثم لبست. هو ذهب ثم جلس. هو ذهب ثم لبس. هي ذهبت ثم لبست. هم ذهبوا ثم لبسوا.
Have Yunus, you got to conjugate two verbs. لبس ثم خرج. So you're going to start with أنا, نحن, ثم أنت, أنت, هو, هي, هم. First person, then second person, then third person. So you have that لبس ثم خرج. أنا, you start with أنا.
أنا لبست ثم خرجت.
نحن
نحن لبسنا ثم خرجنا. هو
أنا وأنت، أنت وأنت.
أنت لبست ثم خرجت. أنت لبست ثم خرجت. هو هو لبس
لبس.
هو لبس ثم خرج. هي لبست ثم خرجت.
مهم.
هم لبسوا ثم خرجوا.
طيب، خرج ثم ركب.
أنا خرجت ثم ركبت. نحن خرجنا ثم ركبنا. أنت خرجت ثم ركبت. أنت خرجت ثم ركبت. هو خرج ثم ركب. هي خرجت ثم ركبت. هم خرجوا ثم ركبوا.
ركب ثم نزل.
أنا ركبت ثم نزلت. نحن نزلنا ثم ركبت ثم نحن ركبنا ثم نزلنا. أنت ركبت ثم نزل. أنت ركبت ثم
نزلت.
نعم. أنت ركبت ثم نزلت. هو ركب ثم نزل. هي ركبت ثم نزلت. نحن ركبنا. هم ركبوا ثم نزلوا.
طيب، هو نزل ثم دخل.
نزل دخل. أنا نزلت ثم دخلت. نحن نزلنا ثم دخلنا. أنت نزلت ثم دخلت. أنت نزلت ثم نزلت ثم دخلت. نعم. هو نزل ودخل ثم دخل. هي دخلت. نعم. هي نزلت. هي نزلت ثم دخلت.
لا واضح، make it clear, nice and clear. دخلت.
نعم.
Again, هي نزلت
ثم دخلنا.
دخلت.
نعم. هم نزلوا ثم دخلوا.
طيب. How you doing? That's an exercise there. That's like running through the tires on the monkey bars, on them big ropes. You see the big ropes that they do? Well, this is harder than that. It's not good to take pictures, but if I could take a picture of your faces, man. You should have seen your faces, but yeah, everybody, they're like stuck. They're like, yeah, and then can't even describe it. What did they see? Serious. The face is serious. It's no more joking or anything. That's right. It's a workout. It's a mental workout. Hey, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. ونحن في الصفحة 16 بعد 100. 100 16. Page 116. قال المؤلف. But said heavy lifting. This is heavy lifting. This is May Allah reward you all. May Allah aid you all. Now, I pray for you all every day. So Allah make it easy, make you all successful. Now, make you reach your goal. Now, الدرس الثالث عشر. الدرس الثالث عشر. Lesson number 13. الفعل الماضي. We're still in فعل الماضي. Now we have three new verbs. أنتم, أنتن, هن. أنتم, أنتن, هن. Meaning we're going to conjugate into these things, right? This is a brand new topic. We have this lesson here. You're going to repeat after me. I'm going to translate as we go also. You all are going to repeat after me. قام الإمام على المنبر يوم الجمعة.
قال الإمام على المنبر يوم الجمعة.
قال الإمام على المنبر يوم الجمعة.
قال الإمام على المنبر يوم الجمعة.
وخطب خطبة حسنة.
وخطب خطبة حسنة.
وخطب خطبة حسنة.
وخطب خطبة حسنة.
سكت المسلمون أثناء الخطبة.
سكت المسلمون أثناء الخطبة.
أثناء الخطبة.
أثناء الخطبة.
سكت المسلمون
سكت المسلمون
أثناء الخطبة.
أثناء الخطبة.
سكت المسلمون أثناء الخطبة.
سكت المسلمون أثناء الخطبة.
واستمعوا جيدا.
واستمعوا جيدا.
واستمعوا جيدا.
واستمعوا جيدا.
وبعد الخطبة والصلاة. وبعد الخطبة والصلاة. انقسم الناس أقساما. انقسم الناس أقساما. Okay, let's go back to the top. قام الإمام على المنبر. Brothers and sisters online, what does that mean? قام الإمام على المنبر. The Imam stood on the minbar. Na'am. What's the plural for minbar? Manabir. Na'am. قام الإمام على المنبر. What's the plural for imam? أئمة. 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 Write this down. أئمة. I'm gonna write this for you all. أئمة. أئمة. Support for imam. قام الإمام على المنبر يوم الجمعة. يوم الجمعة is مضاف إليه. The day of Jum'ah. نعم. وخطب خطبة حسنة. What does that mean? وخطب خطبة حسنة. He gave a good speech. Right. When he spoke, خطب. What does خطب mean? To speak. خطب means to speak. نعم. خطب means to speak. Now, it doesn't mean the khutbah was good. It doesn't mean the khutbah was. Khataba means he spoke a good speech. That's what it means. Doesn't mean just the khutbah was good. The khutbah was good doesn't indicate who spoke. It was the past tense. Did he do something? But khataba is a verb. Khataba. Ana khatabtu. Aina khatabta. Where did you speak? Mata khatabta. When did you speak? Hal khatabta. Did you speak? I mean, did you give a speech? Khataba means to give a speech. Na'am. Khataba khutbah. And I want you all to get used to this. When you come with the verb, you come with the noun. You say khataba, khutbah. Jalastu, julusan. Na'am. Hadartu, huduran. What does hadartu mean? I attended. Hadartu, huduran. Na'am. And all the verbs that you have. Ghasaltu, ghuslan. You know these verbs. So now when you attach the verb with the noun, make sure what you're saying clear. تكلمت كلاما طيبا. نعم. And all the verbs that you have. نعم. All the verbs. خرجت خروجا سريعا. What does that mean? خرجت خروجا سريعا. على fastly. خرجت خروجا. دخلت دخولا. لبست لباسا. Every verb that you have, like if you want to really emphasize and stress, you can attach the masdar to it, and all the verbs that you have. So this is just a point of emphasis. It's called the masdar. خطب خطبة حسنة. He spoke a good speech. Brothers and sisters, you are with us. Tayyib. سكت المسلمون أثناء الخطبة. Brothers and sisters online, what does that mean? سكت المسلمون أثناء الخطبة. The Muslims were quiet during the speech. Nah. Sakata means to be quiet. To be quiet. Sakata is to be quiet. No, not to talk. Sakata al-Muslimun, the Muslims were quiet. Look at this sentence here. I want you to give close attention to the sentence. What does sakata mean? He was quiet. Ana sakatu. Anta sakatta. But it doesn't say sakatu al-Muslimun. That's how you say it. You say sakata al-Muslimun. You don't say sakatu al-Muslimun. No. If the verb is going to come before the plural, you're going to use the verb in what? In the singular form. Sakata al-Muslimun. But if you're going to put the Muslimun first, you're going to say al-Muslimun sakatu. Naam. Al-Muslimun sakatu. If you're going to put the verb first, you're going to say sakata al-Muslimun. You with me, Harun? All right, brothers and sisters online, you are with us. Recognize that. I want you to pick up from here sentence structure. Pick this up now. Sometimes you use stumma, sometimes you do this, sometimes you do that. You have a choice to express yourself. What's on your mind? You don't want to find hawajis. You don't want to find blockades and pit holes in front of you when you're trying to express yourself. Naam, tayyib. Sakat al-Muslimun athna al-khutbah, during the khutbah. Naam. Athna ad-dars, during the dars. Athna means during. Athna means during. Naam. Yes, naam. Athna, it has to be mudaf. Athna has to be during something. Naam, it's always mudaf. Wastama'u jayyidan. What does that mean, brothers and sisters online? Wastama'u jayyidan. They listened well. Right, comes from the word sami'a. So sami'a means to hear. Istama'a means to listen. So the word is istama'a. تقول أنا استمعت. أنت استمعت. نحن استمعنا. هل استمعتي؟ نعم. هل أنت استمعتي? Did you listen? Not just did you hear it, did you listen? نعم. There's a big difference. نعم. So when the mu'adhin is calling the adhan, you're supposed to repeat after him what he's saying, right? So some people in the masjid, they hear it, but they're not listening. They can hear the adhan, but they don't know if he's on Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. They don't know if he's on Hayya ala salah, but they're talking. Can they hear it? Had sami'u? Yes. Had istama'u? Did they listen to it? No. So there's a difference. So if you want to say sami'a just to hear, that's one thing. Istama'a is to what? Is to listen. Tayyib. وَبَعْدَ الْخُطْبَةِ وَالصَّلَاةِ. What does that mean? brothers and sisters online. وَبَعْدَ الْخُطْبَةِ وَالصَّلَاةِ. And after the khutbah and the salah, right? After the speech, after the prayer, right? Tayyib, I have a big question. What's the difference between khutbah wa khitbah? Khutbah, khitbah. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And khitbah is a proposal. When you propose for marriage, it's called a khitbah. So one of the main meanings of khataba means to propose to a woman. Khataba. Who khataba fulana. He asked her man. So the man is khatib. He's the one who's proposing. The woman is makhtub. She's engaged. She's makhtub. That's called a khitbah. Or you see the brothers writing this word down over here, boy. They was asking for a khutbah and they didn't get no response. They should have been asking for a khutbah. La ilaha illallah. Now, from the meanings of khataba also is to propose. Like to go to a woman's father or her guardian and ask. In qasama an-nas aqsaman. What does that mean here? What does that mean, brothers here? In qasama. Right, to be divided in groups. Qasama is to divide. In qasama is to be divided. And this we want to get. This is what the knowledge of sarf is. Sometimes like kharaja means what? To leave. Akhraja is to put something up. Right? This is called al-mudarris akhraja Harun min ad-dars. What does that mean? Al-mudarris akhraja Harun min ad-dars. The teacher put Harun out of the class. Just an example. You can say kharaja Harun min ad-dars. Harun left the dars. Because kharaja means to leave. But if you change the scale to akhraja, and mudarris akhraja Harun min ad-dars. The teacher put Harun out the class. Okay. So qasama means to divide. In qasama is to be divided. So the people divided into different groups. Aqsaman, divisions. Aqsaman is divisions. Right. The people divided into divisions or into sections or into groups. Okay, we're going to continue. We're going to read on.
Is division.
Divisions. Qismun is a division. Like if you was in a college or in a school, I was in Qismul Lugha. I was in the section of language. You were in Qismul Tafsir. You were in the section of Tafsir. This brother's in Qismul Hadith. He's in the section of Qism is a division, section. Aqsam is like Tawheed ala thalathati aqsam. The oneness of Allah is on three categories. Thalatha aqsam is three categories. That's the word aqsam means. Are you with us, brothers and sisters online? Tayyib, barakallahu feekum. Okay, we're going to read this last part together. Let's read together. فَبَعْضُهُمْ رَجَعُوا إِلَىٰ أَشْغَالِهِمْ. فَبَعْضُهُمْ. Now we said that the people split up into divisions. Now we're talking about the people. فَبَعْضُهُمْ رَجَعُوا إِلَىٰ أَشْغَالِهِمْ. رَجَعُوا إِلَىٰ أَشْغَالِهِمْ. وآخرون جلسوا في المسجد. وآخرون جلسوا في المسجد. ودرسوا درسا في تلاوة القرآن. ودرسوا درسا
درس درس
في تلاوة القرآن. والنساء رجعن إلى بيوتهن.
والنساء رجعن إلى بيوتهن.
This is the point of the class. This is what we're doing. We're doing antum, antunna, wa hunna. Now we're talking about hunna, right? So you give keen eye to this. When nisa raja'na. You know that word raja'a. When nisa, but you don't know the conjugation. Now let's look close at the conjugation. When nisa raja'na ila buyutihinna.
والنساء رجعن إلى بيوتهن.
Make sure you don't say raja'na. What does raja'na mean? We return. We don't want raja'na. We want raja'na. Raja'na. That's it. Naam. وَالنِّسَاء رَجَعْنَا إِلَى بُيُوتِهِنَّ.
والنساء رجعن إلى بيوتهن.
وَطَبَخْنَا طَعَامَ الْغَدَاءِ.
وطبخنا
وَطَبَخْنَا
طعام الغداء.
طَعَامَ الْغَدَاءِ.
وطبخنا طعام الغداء.
والأولاد لعبوا خلف المسجد. والأولاد لعبوا خلف المسجد في الشارع.
خلف المسجد في الشارع.
خلف المسجد في الشارع.
خلف المسجد في الشارع.
والأولاد لعبوا خلف المسجد
خلف المسجد
في الشارع.
في الشارع.
ثم عاد الآباء بعد الدرس.
ثم عاد بعد الدرس.
الآباء بعد الدرس.
بعد الدرس.
ثم عاد الآباء بعد الدرس
ثم عاد بعد الدرس
مع أولادهم إلى بيوتهم.
مع أولادهم إلى بيوتهم.
مع أولادهم إلى بيوتهم.
مع أولادهم إلى بيوتهم.
فأكلوا وشربوا جميعا.
فأكلوا وشربوا جميعا.
فأكلوا وشربوا جميعا.
فأكلوا وشربوا جميعا.
Let's go back to the top. Brothers here. فبعضهم رجعوا إلى أشغالهم. What does that mean?
Some of them returned to their work.
They went back to their work. Now, ashghal is the plural for shughl. Shughl is work, their job, their jobs. They went back to their occupations, back to their jobs. فبعضهم, ba'd means some. Ba'd means some. Ba'duhum, some of them. What does this fa here mean? Then. It conveys sequence in time. فبعضهم, and after this, فبعضهم, and some of them, رجعوا إلى أشغالهم, they went back to their occupations, back to their jobs. وآخرون جلسوا في المسجد. What does this mean? وآخرون?
Others. Some of the others.
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 Sat in the masjid.
Others sat in the masjid. وآخرون means others. نعم. What does this mean? هل عندك قلم آخر? What does that mean? هل عندك قلم آخر? Do you have another pen? Right. No. So آخر means another. آخرون are other people. Others. Other people. Some went back to work. آخرون, others, جلسوا في المسجد. They sat in the masjid. نعم. Brothers and sisters online, how are we doing? طيب. وآخرون جلسوا في المسجد ودرسوا درسا في تلاوة القرآن. What does that mean? ودرسوا درسا في تلاوة القرآن.
They started the lesson, the recitation.
And recitation of the Quran. I want you to recognize this. درسوا درسا. جلسوا جلوسا. تكلموا كلاما لبسوا لباسا خرجوا خروجا. You all with me, brothers and sisters, brothers and sisters online? Are you all with us? Recognize that combination. Use it. It makes you more articulate. It makes what you're saying clear. درسوا درسا. نعم. حضروا حضورا. نعم. Whatever it meant. رجعت رجوعا. نعم. Whatever it may be. حفظت حفظا قويا. فهمت فهما جيدا. فهمت فهما جيدا. I understood a good understanding. كتبت كتابة. قرأت قراءة. كتبت كتابة. So every verb, you have to know the noun of it. And this book here is just about verbs. The next book is about the nouns. See, when the familiar is what happens. قرأت قراءة. لبست لباسا. كلمت كلاما. نعم. طيب. ودرسوا درسا, they studied the class في تلاوة القرآن, in the recitation of the Quran. It's the Muslim. نعم. والنساء, as for the women, رجعنا إلى بيوتهن. What does that mean? The women return to their homes. This is how you say هن. رجعنا. هن ذهبنا. هن جلسنا. النساء جلسنا. النساء تكلمنا. النساء طبخنا. النساء رجعنا. Whatever the verb may be. النساء درسنا. Don't make the new long. Don't make the new long because it's going to be understood as nahnu. Right? So, how we doing online? There's a dhamma over the noon for buyutihinna. Not over the ba, that's a noon. Buyutihinna. Buyutihinna. And that, right, there's a dhamma over the ba, because that's the plural for bait. Bait buyut. Bait buyut. That's how the plural is. Barakallahu fik. Now, if somebody has a question, ask. No. Somebody has a question, ask. So the women, they went back to the house. وَطَبَخْنَا طَعَامَ الْغَدَاءِ. What does that mean? طَبَخَ. طَبَخَ means to cook. طَبَخَ. طَبَخَ. So the place where you cook is مطبخ, the kitchen. Now that mean, you call that, that's the mean for makan, for the place. Ism makan. Ism makan, the name of a place. You put that mean for it. So you have masjid, that's the name of a place. Ism makan. Now, Mal'ab, it's a place, it's a park, place where you play. Tayyib. Well, tabaqa means to cook. Al-ghada, what does ghada mean? Lunch. No. Ghada means lunch. So these verbs like ghada, how do you say breakfast? Futur. How do you say dinner? Asha. So these verbs, we're going to look at it later, they have verbs from it. For futur is fatara. Fatara means he ate breakfast. Tagadda means he ate lunch. The word is ghada, but tagadda is lunch. He ate lunch. Ana tagaddaitu. Hal tagaddaita? You don't say hal akalta al-ghada. That's long. Hal akalta al-ghada. I just say hal tagaddait. Did you have lunch? Not did you eat lunch? Did you have lunch? هل تعشيت? What is تعشى? تعشى is quicker when you use the verb. So I was just telling you the other day when you wanted to do the dua, just go straight to the verb. You understand what I'm saying? No. So the verb gives you greater capability. It gives you the shortcut. So they're saying, هل أكلت الفطور? Did you eat breakfast? هل فطرت? هل فطرت? It's finished. No. But sometimes you want to stress. It depends. Tayyib, how are we doing online? Okay, we're going to stop here. We're going to finish this up. Al-ghada is what? Lunch. There's a verb from that. It's called tagadda. Let me write it down for you all. Tagadda. Tagaddaitu. Tagaddaita. The same thing with ta'asha. تعشى who تعشى he ate dinner نعم هل تعشيت did you eat dinner نعم تعشيت على خبز وبيض نعم Brother Suzanne, you're with us نعم طيب let's finish this up والأولاد لعبوا خلف المسجد في الشارع. What does that mean here? The boys played خلف المسجد, behind the masjid في الشارع, in the street. لعب means to play. ملعب is اسم مكان, the place, the name of a place, mean a park. ملعب is a park. لعب is to play. أنا لعبت, أنت لعبت, نحن لعبنا. هم لعبوا. So we have الأولاد لعبوا خلف المسجد. The children played behind the masjid في الشارع. What does الشارع mean? نعم. What's the plural? المساجد. What's the plural for شارع? شوارع. 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 And look how many things are on that scale. How many words on that scale? نعم. شوارع. شوارع. نعم. شوارع. نعم. ثم عاد الآباء. The word for father is آباء. The word is آباء, not أباء. آباء is a mud, is elongated. So you have an alif lam on it, it's الآباء. الآباء. If there's no alif lam, it's آباء. That's the plural for ab. Ab is a father. Type. What does this sentence mean? Ada al-aba'u. Ada means to return. It means raja'a. No. Ada means to return. Ada has another meaning. What's another meaning for ada? It means to visit the sick. Specifically somebody who's sick. Now, you don't use that ada ya'ud to go to somebody who's not sick. Doesn't mean in the hospital. If you visit somebody in the house and he's sick, you said ada. And he visited me when I was sick. Adani Rasulullah. The Messenger of Allah visited me while I was sick. Nah. And we know the word iyada. We had it in our sentence. Iyada. What does iyada mean? Wa mustawsif. Mustawsif wal iyada. Clinic. So clinic is a place like you go and you return to. It's not like a hospital where you stay there and you just go in and you just return back and you're going to come back the next day. Like that, you're going to come back the next day. Nah, because it's from Auda. And from this comes the word Eid. It's something that comes back around. Something comes back around. But Ada Ya'udu, it means to return. Ada. I'm going to ask you a question here. Y'all listen closely. Huwa Ada. هي عادت أنا عدت أنا عدت يعني أنا رجعت متى عدت إلى المدرسة? When did you return to the school? عدنا وإن عدتم عدنا. That's an ayah in the Quran. Allah threatens the disbelievers. وإن عدتم عدنا. If you come back, we're going to come back. وإن عدتم عدنا. وإن عدتم أي رجعتم عدنا رجعنا. You understand that, Isa? What does Ada mean? To return. I just gave you another word for raja'a. Sometimes somebody might use Ada, you don't understand. Ada means raja'a. But Ada has another meaning, to visit, specifically the sick. How are we doing online? Everything's okay. We're not going too fast. Okay. So this here, it says the fathers returned after the class. ثم عاد الآباء بعد الدرس. The fathers returned after the class. مع أولادهم إلى بيوتهم. What does that mean? مع أولادهم إلى بيوتهم. With their children to their homes. After the class was over, the women went ahead and they made lunch. They stayed in the masjid during the class. When the class was over and the kids were outside playing, they got their kids and they went home. You're with us, brothers and sisters, online? نعم. ثم عاد الآباء بعد الدرس مع أولادهم إلى بيوتهم فأكلوا. What did this fa mean? فأكلوا وشربوا من then. After it shows sequence. That's all it's showing. It's sequence. There's really no translation necessarily, but it shows sequence. نعم. فأكلوا وشربوا جميعا. They ate and drank together. Jami'an means together. No, Jami'an means together. So when I say the fa conveys sequence, fa'akalu, wow, in Arabic, it doesn't convey sequence. It doesn't convey sequence. So what does this mean? ذهب أحمد وزيد ودخل أحمد دخل المسجد أحمد فزيد. نعم. ودخل أحمد فزيد. نعم. دخل أحمد فزيد. It means Ahmed went before Zayd. دخل أحمد فزيد. But if I say دخل أحمد وزيد, wow, it does not convey any sequence. If I say أكل أحمد وزيد, they could have ate together. I'm just saying they both ate. It had nothing to do with sequence. It doesn't mean this one ate first. Doesn't mean that one ate second. It doesn't mean they ate together. Wow does not convey anything with sequence. Nothing. Here it says, فَأَكَلُوا وَشَرِبُوا جَمِيعًا. What did they do first? Did they eat first? Did they drink first? Wow does not convey what came first. Fa, it conveys that. And thumma conveys something else. Okay. Fa conveys that it was immediately afterwards. Thumma conveys that it was a while afterwards. We're going to stop here. And you know what you have to do this week. You're going to memorize the story. You got 2 days. Okay. You all have 2 days. We're going to memorize the story. Look at this next page here. We're going to get this and we're going to do this when we come back. This is a little too much today. But if you look at the next page on 118, I want you to familiarize yourself with this. It's huwa darasa, antum darastum, antunna darastunna, wa hunna darasna. That's just an eye opener, icebreaker, just to look at it. But I want you to keep your eyes on the prize. And keeping your eyes on the prize is this story. It's a simple story. How are we doing online? Yeah, memorize. And we'll come back on Saturday. And then we're going to have a couple of more days before, this will probably be our last week before we take off a good 4 to 5 days for the Eid. So we did this was a very good week. I really think this was a very good week for us, a very good week. We had exercises we never had before in this week. So now this week, I'm telling you, start from now with a good niyyah to perfect this chapter better than the previous chapter. Perfect this story better than the previous story. Now I'm starting now. Make your intentions now. Don't just go blindfolded through the class. Have your own aspirations and your own desires and your own accomplishments that you want to fulfill. Accomplishments that you want to fulfill. You what else about the sisters online? Up that today, your numbers is down to 17. Who's gonna last? Who's gonna last? We're down to 17 today. So you'll work hard. We're gonna stop here, inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. والحمد لله.
Please leave your message.
This translation is good. This translation here is good. Nah. Then the fathers returned to their houses and with their children after the lesson. Right, you could put after the lesson with their children or with their children after the lesson. Then they ate and drank together. Nah, the translation is good. Nah, but y'all work hard. You all work hard.
I'm like, man, I didn't call it Tuesday when I was out. I was trying to come away. Like, man, he's my voice. And I called it today. I'm like, oh, I got the wrong one. Like, I got it.